Hello, I'm Karen Slowinski, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I live in Akron, Ohio. So some of you know that I was doing some reorganization in my craft room, and I bought some things over the Christmas break, and I've been able to reorganize things. So I wanted to show you what I have done. The main purpose of this reorganization was to add a space for my watercoloring. So I've done that. So I'm going to turn around, I'm going to show you some of the things I've added. So we're going to start over here. This is an Alex unit. It's from IKEA. I really love this thing. I wasn't going to put it here to begin with. I was going to put it over here with my watercolor table. So when I have classes, I always have a table set up for my customers. And so I decided that this was going to be where my watercolor is. And I was initially going to have my Alex underneath this, but then I did the legs instead. It leaves more open space. So I'm going to come back and show you a little bit more about that space. So a couple of the things that I did, and I'll open up this drawer. I love these cabinets, but they're very long and they're hard to keep organized for some of the bigger drawers. So I have found these dividers on Amazon, and they are great because now I can keep my supplies organized. And here is just another one. So I've got my note cards and my envelopes in here. Okay. So all this stuff over here is pretty much the same, except I took out some of the things that I wasn't using on a regular basis. And I've got all my paper here, and then I reorganized my specialty papers. So my foils, my glitters, my glimmers, and I put little dividers so I could easily find what I'm looking for. I also have my two-tone cardstock there. And then this is the workstation for Penny. She's my best friend and she's my stamping buddy, so she is over here all the time. So she has her own little workstation. One of the other things that I wanted to get better organized were my embellishments. So embellishments are plentiful, and I hate to just not use all these old ones. So I wanted to find a way that I could have them, I could flip through them, still see what I have, and just make it a little bit easier. So I used those dividers, and that really helped a lot. Then over here, I have my small Billy cabinet, and that has all of my current stamp sets. And then I have my newer ones, which is this different format. So these are the newer stamp sets. So they're going to be in these containers. And this container has all of my 6x6 paper that's current. And then this is current embellishments. So they're an easy grasp. And then this is pretty much the same, my work area. So I like having my inks and my markers very close at hand, and then my punches. And then these two cabinets here are all my retired stamp sets. Like some people, they sell the retired ones. I don't like to do that because I like to use them. So I have all my retired ones here. They are alphabetical. And then I've got some things, I've got some kits that are new and some kits that are completed. And then my watercolor station is here. And so, which is great because it's right next to the bathroom, easy access to water. So I've got my supplies organized in my drawers, really handy to use. There are all of my paint palettes, my waters. This is my drawer of all of my paper. And then I've got my extra supplies, my palettes, my salt, my tubes of paint in here. Then the other thing that I wanted to do was in my storage area. So this is the area that is the unfinished part of our basement. And they didn't finish this off, so I used some of the space that they didn't finish. So between the studs, I have added little shelves. And so these are all sentiment only stamp sets. I pulled them out of the other ones because they don't have pictures to look at. So these are just sentiment only. And then as I move down here, I've got my Christmas sets. And then I have my background stamps. And then these are my favorite sentiments and sayings that I use all the time in cards. So a lot of times I need an innie for a birthday card. I will use these all the time. Then I have, this is the new shelf that I added. So I basically reorganized all of this just to make it a little bit more functional for my business. And I did some things like this. So these are all retired ribbons, but they're all current colors. So I put them in color order. This is a paper pumpkin box that I turned inside out. So I have that for all of our color families. And then these are our neutrals, blacks, whites, and metallics. So that one was a really good thing. Then all of our 12 by 12 papers. So this took a lot of work because we have lots and lots of paper that's been retired. So we organized it all and we kind of broke it into basic categories. Obviously the biggest one is florals, but we have stuff like animals and tropical and different things like that. So that was a really big help. This is some of the stuff that I don't use quite as often. And it pretty much stayed kind of the way that it was. But the other thing that I did that I loved is getting my retired 6-inch packs organized better. So I have broken those out into different categories. And then these are all the in colors, you know, the standard 6x6 papers for all of our color families and in colors. So I've organized them, I've got them sorted by year. So this makes it really easy when I want to go to find something. And then down at the bottom, I've got some of the other 12-inch packs, the seasonals and Christmas stuff. And then all my retired colors that I still have left over, I just put them pretty much in a color order so they are easy to find. And that's about it for this area. So I hope that you've enjoyed this little tour. It was really a lot of work to do this, but I am very happy with the result of it. And I thank my daughter Kristen, who was filming for me as I was going to do this, because I'm like, how am I going to film it and show you everything? So that is my craft room. Thanks for watching.